What is going on, guys? I am Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Apparently, news had went around a couple days ago that Maya had gotten married. I had people sending me messages, wanting me to speak on it because, for those who don't know, I had did a video maybe a week or so ago about why no man wants to date Maya. I'll put a link to that video, which basically will explain this whole situation in its entirety. Which is probably why people hit me up wanting me to address this. Okay. Now, it turns out that Maya may have did this whole wedding to promote music, which again doesn't surprise me because, as I said in the video, she was focusing on her music career. You know, she had taken a break. Now she's back and she wants to focus on that. Now, we're going to get into this article from Madame Noir, okay? So yesterday, black men nationwide were devastated to learn that singer Maya had tied the knot during a beach ceremony in, I believe it was pronounced Seychelles in East Africa, okay? Meanwhile, I was trying to determine the identity of the mystery man. I think a lot of people were, you know. I knew it had to be a hoax when you only seen marriage photos of her on the beach, basically pretty much by herself. The curiosity only grew when Maya hopped on Instagram this morning to thank people for all the well wishes regarding her recent nuptials and shared her new married name, which she said was Mrs. Lansky. Okay. Maya Lansky sounds a lot like the name Meyer Lansky, member of the Jewish and Italian mobs. Yeah, when you actually put it together, it does sound like that, right? Which was ultra weird. She shared that she was debuting a wedding video in her Instagram bio. When you see the video, we watch as Maya prepares for her wedding day while singing her song, The Truth. Eventually, we see the hem of the black gown. Afterwards, Maya comes out in a full gown we see on her Instagram page and marries herself. Later, TMZ, the outlet that first broke the news of Maya's wedding, and they actually congratulated her, reported that she had married herself. She is both brides in the Truth music video. I was duped, but honestly, I can't even be mad. This was the perfect rollout. It got me to listen to the song, which is pretty good. And I'm always here for a message about self-love on Valentine's Day. That is because Maya, you know, there's a lot of single women out here. You know, I did a live stream on it, you know, last night, and I really spoke about the fact that Valentine's Day is a very lonely day for women out here who are single and have not been able to find, you know, the right guy for them. Now, as far as Maya is concerned, I guess she wanted to turn a negative into a positive, as far as being able to do the whole I'm getting married, but actually I'm not. I'm actually getting married in my video. But thank you for all of you people who gave me all these nice compliments. This is where we are. We have to, now again, it may work for her for promotion, but why marriage though? You know, it could have been a situation where you could have said, hey, you're in a relationship. But anyway, this is the type of marketing that she knows is going to work, because she knows that there's a lot of single women like herself who struggle when it comes to dating for whatever reason. Now, the thing is with Maya, and I have said this, is that you have somebody, okay, who is attractive for her age. She's early 40s, okay, and they still struggle to find that right guy. And you had a lot of women, man, who were rooting for Maya. Whether you want to feel like, well, she was promoting music, I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. I think Maya understands that there are a lot of women out here who are struggling when it comes to dating, no matter if they hop the fence, no matter what they try to be, feminine. They're trying to take courses on being feminine. There's a lot of women out here struggling when it comes to dating, because they have not been able to really truly work on themselves. Okay, they expect everybody else to change around them instead of them making those changes. And it's no different when it comes to Maya. Now, I've said this about, and I spoke about in the live stream, I spoke about Maya, I spoke about Angela Simmons, women who are just struggling when it comes to dating. And Angela Simmons is younger than Maya, okay? Now, she's talking about hopping the fence because she can't find her a decent black cleanup man. The dating market is just very, very weak for certain women, especially women who have higher expectations than what can be achieved. Even if you are a celebrity, even if you are a woman of means, you should still want to be in relationships with people who want to be with you. Because if you as a woman have to convince a man to date you, that's your problem right there. And we have too many women trying to fix themselves so that they can be pursued by the men that they want. But those men already have enough women that they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to be one of many. So why should they choose you? And for Maya to do this, to marry herself, you know what? This is a long trend, and maybe she got the idea from some of these women who've married themselves. There's women who've married train stations. There's been women who have, married themselves. And these stories are happening in the last couple of years. Those women could probably perfectly go and get them a live, breathing man. But they refuse to change certain things about themselves. And because they refuse to change certain things about themselves, they would rather be single and marry themselves than make the changes necessary or date the men that want to date them. Maya is in that territory too. She's in that territory too. Angela Simmons in that territory too. Okay? And a lot of times, women have everything they need. You can travel, you have social media to really find the right type of guys, and they still never do. And what's funny is that there are people who will make fun of guys who buy dolls, dolls to, have relations with. They will make fun of those guys. But those guys aren't marrying objects, they're not marrying train stations, or they're not marrying cars, they're not marrying park benches. But those guys get made fun of, but you see women going and they're literally marrying themselves and they're marrying objects. Okay? And those women could find a man. Well, the thing is that they feel like if they can't get the men that they want, they would rather be single and marry themselves. I think those women should be called incels as well. Because you pretty much, well, I wouldn't say involuntarily, I would say they're voluntarily celibate. Because there are guys who are willing to give them a chance and date them, but they don't want those guys, See, we as men, we're not about that life of just being single and having women that want us and we just refuse to date them. If women are interested in us, that's who we're going to deal with. But you have women like Maya who have these expectations for herself, and for the most part, those expectations are never met. So what do? They go and they marry themselves. Now, people are going to say, well, this is for promotion. Nah, it's a little bit deeper than that, man. This is where she is in life. Why do you have to speak about self-love? If you're a woman who could get chose by a lot of different guys. You don't have to sit there and seek self-love. I mean, you've been single for quite some time. Now, I can understand if you just came out of a relationship recently, but from what I understand, you've been single for a long time. Why is that? What are you waiting for? You're only getting older. And that's what women Maya's age doesn't understand, is that she's only going to get older. You're not getting younger, you're getting older. Okay? You can self-love all you want to, but there are men out here who are interested in you now that in a couple of years they're not gonna be interested anymore. Because you're too busy. Again, she could be focused on career, that's fine. But come on, man. Most, if not all, women want, especially women who are into men, they want a relationship. I refuse to believe they don't want a relationship. That is BS. Maya's been in the industry for years. It's not like she hasn't had her opportunity to be a part of it. She just has the energy and focus to be in it now because she ain't got nothing else going on. You know? Except for marrying herself in East Africa. This to me is sad. Say whatever you want about art, but art imitates life. And the truth, no pun intended, is that Maya is somebody with incredibly high standards, and it probably ain't got nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with looks, social status, how many chicks he got, because that matters. You know, women do care about how many chicks on the side a dude has for whatever reason. It's just like a dude dating a chick because she got a whole bunch of dudes trying to get with her. Like, does that make any sense whatsoever? You know? But this is the type of society that we are in. And the thing about Maya is that nothing in my video that I did in my previous video that y'all need to go see, it basically proves I was right. The fact that she has to make a music video for the lonely women just shows how lonely she is and why she isn't in a relationship that she could be. And I said in my live stream, she could be in a very good relationship, but she chooses not to for whatever reason, you know?